Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to Richie's Corner for Direwolf's 1.21 playthrough with me, Richie. We had a very productive day yesterday. We managed to upload two or three videos, and we got quite a lot done. We got the portal to the Nether. We got ourselves a little XP farm. We sorted out the machines eventually. Once we realised that I was trying to go too far too quickly. We've got an ore trebling system, but I had a machine from the ore septupling system, which we will get to at some point. I wanted to start off basic and develop rather than go full hog straight away. So yeah, the array we set up yesterday is working fine. I did, as I said, a little bit of farming offline. I've also moved all of the ore from the house over to here now. So we should be getting a decent amount to play with. The chest is filling up very quickly. Also, I said I was going to work on some books, which I did, some enchantments. And as you can see, we had a few. But let's have a look what we made. We managed to get mending on all of our armor, which is why it's all lovely, shiny and new. I have two swords now. One for the XP farm, and one for General Killy Killy. The XP farm one has knowledge of ages 3, which means that it converts every item dropped by a mob to XP. And obviously, because I was XP farming, I thought, let's give it a go. I've got 180 levels already, and I've already spent like 200. It's a little broken, I'll be honest. It's ridiculous. But yeah, you put mending, sharpening. I'm looking for sweeping edge for the sword just to help with the killy and the XP farm. Other than that, like I say, I've got the two swords. One for going on jaunts and going after people. The other one for earning me XP. I did the same with my pick. I found an enchantment called Boon of the Earth, and I've got it to level 4. And basically, that means anything non-ore, so standard blocks like cobblestone, deep slate, anything other than ore or dirt, I believe, you have a chance of getting ore. So, like, I was on level 15, just looking for like copper, coal, just random stuff. And I was hitting just cobblestone and I was getting diamonds. Not many, but yeah, I was getting diamonds. So that's why you've got a load of rando bits up in the smelter, like 2 fluorite, 1 emerald. Oh, it's an emerald. Oh wow, I didn't see that. Happy days. But yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I put silk touch on it as well, efficiency 5 and mending. So it's going to last a while. The normal pickaxe is the one that I have been using. The fortune 4, efficiency 4, and unbreaking 3 with mending. I haven't put anything else on, to be fair, other than those. But I'll just show you quickly this, because when I came off, I said I was going to go down here and just kill things for a while. I was in here for about 3 hours, just killing. And these bags have got stuff in them, not all of them, but some of them have. Like there's nearly 2,500 rotten flesh in there. I think I've got another bag like that over there. Yep, 3,500 rotten flesh. It was getting silly, This is the stuff that I took out of the bags in this chest. Here's the stuff that came from the mobs. Like I've got a bag full of statues and trophies as well. There's tons. I even started. That's why the grindstones in here. I even started putting the armor and the weapons through the grindstone just to get nuggets back and things like that, just to try and get rid of them other than throw them away. The reason it's so quiet in here is I had to turn off the volume. There is an ungodly amount of ugly buglies trying to kill me. And yes, very noisy. So yeah, we turned off the sound, which is a double-edged sword because I went to the Nether after I did this, and yeah, I got jumped on because I couldn't hear things coming for me. So yeah, let me turn it on for you now, just so you can hear. I won't go mad. I'll turn it up. Hostile creatures, we'll turn it up 1. See what that sounds like. That do it, yeah. That's not that bad, but still. You can hear it. There's a lot in there. Um, but yeah, I had to get rid of the ability to get all this junk because it was killing me throwing it away. I was trying to find something to do with it and I couldn't. But like, I'll just look quickly. We'll clear what's in here. I was on level 180 when I came in. 181, 182. And remember, the levels are harder to achieve the higher you go up. So the fact that I've just gone up 2 levels and only killed a few things is ridiculous at this level. Like, before I put this on, I was doing it the normal way, and it was taking me like 20 minutes to go 20 levels. I've already gone 5, 6, 7, 8. See what I mean? And I haven't picked up anything other than what the standard drops are. So the rotten flesh, the bone, and the arrows. Let's clear this room, see how many levels we get. Because again, there's that little jump you see. That is basically one of the mobs has got. I think I can't remember the name of it. We've got it on one of our armors. Where is it? Rebounding. They've got rebounding on something, so you hit them and it attacks you. So you will take a little bit of damage, but the sword's got mending, and as you can see, it heals itself like every second or third. But this is going ridiculous. Look. This is why I was here for so long. Like, it seemed like a perfect opportunity to get the levels I needed. It was kind of funny. At the time, I was getting bags full of random loot, and it was great. But then after like an hour, you're like, oh, it's the same loot. It's the same loot. It's the same loot. So it's good for bits that you might need. Let's see if we get to, there we go, level 200. So that was 20 levels in about 2 minutes at level 180. And all I've picked up is a pair of leather pants, and some generic mob drops. But when I was doing this the other way, I was getting like tons and tons and tons of rubbish armor, and it was rubbish armor. It was armor that I wasn't going to use, that nobody else wanted, because it was nearly dead. So yeah, I wasn't even going to spend time combining. I did try, to be fair, combining them to see if it was worth it. I did it with a couple of shields because I do want to get into shields. I've got some nice enchantments. These guys are just still coming. I'm not. There we go. I can see the back of the room finally. But yeah, this kill room can't be beaten. Kill room with knowledge of the ages can't be beaten. But they're still coming. Still coming. Right, we're going to stop because, yeah, they just come. So we've got 207 levels. And we went in at level 80. So, 27 levels in 5 minutes at level 180. Fantastic. This is why I've kept the other sword as well. If I want, like, I'll show you quickly. Just quickly. I'll do it without the knowledge of the ages. So this is just a normal sword cutting through all these mobs. And again, we've got sweeping edge on it, so it's kind of doing a better job. But it doesn't give you as much XP. Like, I haven't even gone up the rest of level 7, but it's managed to clear the room. So there we go. So we went from nearly finished level 7 to level 8, and look how small the amount of XP is that we're getting with that. Let's wait for one guy. Let's do it with this one guy. See, so you get 3 bars for 1 kill as opposed to 1 bit of a bar. And in that time, using the one that doesn't have the knowledge of the ages, I've acquired tons of rubbish, as you can see. And I don't even bother anymore. It just yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We got the boon of the earth. We've got the boon of the earth still. The other one was just mending, and what was the other one? Yeah, be careful what you delete. What was the other one that comes? It's not looting. We'll go check. We'll go check. But yeah, that was. It's okay. I mean, life happens. I'm not that bothered. We've got over 200 levels, for God's sake. It's fine. So yeah, mending efficiency. That's fine. We'll keep that one anyway. Um, so yeah, that's the XP farm, which is amazing. Go back and watch the previous video if you haven't already to learn how to make it. It is so simple. Silk touch on a pick. Go to one of these dungeons in the Direwolf pack. Get yourself um, some of the spawners. Put them in a dark room with some water, funneling it to the front with a little slit with a half stone slab. That's it. Nothing special. Like I put it down there just to secure the light, but you can put it in a room with no windows. You know, it's very basic. I also did. There we go. I did set home. I don't usually teleport. I don't normally like to. I'd rather like do the grind. Like I say, I play the game for the playing of the game. I don't play the game to conquer it, to have the biggest, have the best. I play it because I enjoy playing it. So yeah, I did set a home just purely because I got lost in the Nether. Um, I didn't use it. I managed to find my way out because I hadn't set it at that point. So I thought it was prudent to come home, set a home, and yep, we have. There we go. It brings me to the supermarket every time, which will grow. I've decided we need more iron farms because I just go through them ridiculously. Oh yeah, and I was looking into the Library of Alexandria. Um, let me show you. So again, it needs the 100 levels, which is why I was chasing the XP. But to build the enchantment library, some of these recipes are very expensive to build the shelves. And what I didn't realize at the time is you need to change the arcane, the eterna, and the quanta, which I don't really bother with that much, to be fair, but it's a very specific amount that you need. So that means that you would have to build all the different types of bookcases that come with Apothic enchanting. It's like apothecary, but it's apothic enchanting. So it's just the enchanting side of apothecary, basically. Um, and yeah, some of them are kind of expensive. Like some of them, Crimson Bricks, not too bad. You know, it's not hard. It's just a lot of time to get effectively a book chest, and it is big. Like it, I think it's infinite. It's infinite, so you can set up some auto crafters, fill a chest with emeralds, and then these guys would just pump out book after book after book. That being said, you know once you've got things to where I am, you don't really need to worry too much about them, but you will need the specific ones every now and then. And yeah, like I say, I do enjoy. I've got to turn those mobs off again. No, I've got to leave it on. I've got it. I'm not getting jumped again in the nether. Let's go stand over here for a bit. There we go. Um, yeah, you can store the books. Speaking of, and again, I showed you the ore chest. It's getting quite full. I think it's time for the ME. I think it's time we get a little couple of hard drives involved. Now, I don't normally do this, but I think we're going to actually manually pipe stuff in from this chest. I don't normally do that. I normally just manually transfer it myself rather than automating that final stage of it being pumped into the ME because I think it's just extra bells and whistles. But if I put the ME computer here, because it's not big, it takes up like the actual item itself will only take up one block with another block on top, so 1 by 2 basically. So you have like the RAID storage effectively, which is where your hard drives go, your cards, your memory cards, and then you have the screen on top. Couple of cables behind, and that's it. Nothing special. So it is quite small. So I can literally just have a pipe, just literally going from here round the corner. It probably will have to be exposed, to be honest, unless I can put it there. Let's see. Yeah, we can do it there actually. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to move the chest to there. Move the cable down. and then basically we can have the energized smelter feeding into the golden barrel, which will be diamond now because we've got a bit more, a few more diamonds. And then there'll be a cable going from that into the ME interface, I believe. Yeah, I think it's interface that takes in the pipe. So that final stage can be done. And again, you can do that with all of these as well. So, you can run a cable or a pipe in this case off the back and then feed it down, or have, oh, actually that's a bloody good idea. You can have chests in front of them, maybe. See, this is when you're trying to be neat and have like a lovely walkway and be nice and look how pretty it all is. You forget you need pipes and cables and conduits going absolutely everywhere for some of this stuff. Um, we'll play around with it. Let's get the components done. So I know it's trite, but I want to get an actual crafting table for that particular area. Oh, and there's the diamond. We'll keep that with us. So yeah, let's take a crafting table over, and this will be the mechanism crafting table. I'm sure there's another type of crafting table. Let's have a look. Crafting crafter, is that an auto crafter? No, it can't be. It's very basic. Yeah, it looks like that's the basic one. I'm sure there's another version of a crafting table that works 1,000 times better that you're all screaming at me, but it's like I say, it's easy just to dump that down and do what you want. There's crafting upgrades. Oh yeah, you can tell I went to the Nether. I went looking for ancient debris with 1, 2, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40-ish stacks, 45 stacks of netherrack. I found two ancient debris. Um, so yeah, it's few and far between in this pack, even more so than I believe it has been in others. Yeah, but I was just going crazy with the efficiency 5. Um, it was just literally like insta gone. And yeah, I ended up knocking down the staircase and not realizing it. So when I turned around and there was a load of mobs that had spawned in the cave I'd made, I ran for the staircase and it was gone. So I spent like 20 minutes hiding in small holes, trying to dig my way around, and then luckily I ran past and looked up and saw the staircase. So yeah, I got out eventually, but that's what spawned the whole idea of like home. I didn't check it in the Nether, so I hope it works across dimensions. But right, let's have a little play at ME because yeah, we're starting to get some bits. And if I can keep it all in this square for mechanism and ME, then yeah, it'll be handy. Where's the ME interface? Is that it? There we go. So supplied energistics, ME interface. Do that. So this is the ME interface. This tells you this is the guides that it comes with applied energistics. There we go. So that's effectively what we wanted to do, but we're going to do it with 1 or 2 barrels, not all of them. I'm going to put everything else because ME's great for things that stack. It's not good for books. It's not good for individual items that cannot stack. It's a waste. But you see how we've got what pipes are they? They're cables. Okay. Okay. Interface must be flat, not fed by interface. We'll have a play. Well, I think it's a bit easier than that's actually making it look because I'm pretty sure we can just use a standard pipe, and we've got the power underneath it anyway. Okay, so that's it. We're going to need ME drive, ME terminal, ME controller, and a ME. That's not pattern. We don't want that. We want the ME interface. The interface might be a bit expensive, but we'll get it first. We'll make one first. So okay, so that's just glass. Yeah, good. So we need to start looking into Certus quartz. So do you remember we went to the meteor crash site and we found those blue crystals and yeah, those sort of things. This is where they come into play, and it's where they come into play for all the components. So you need the different. Let's get it all up there. We don't need these anymore. Let's clear the to-do list. So we want ME interface. Ooh, is it a flat one? ME terminal. What was the other one? Let's just do the mod. Let's just do the mod. Is that it already? No, okay. There we go. So we've got the guide. We don't need that. We will need these. These formation cores. They're the ones that we need the crystals for, and they're the ones we're going to need to build to get the interface. So we need that and that. There's the ME drive. What was the other one? There was one more. Ooh, what was it called? What was it called? What was it called? Where's the guide? No, I don't want the guide of the guide, clearly. Okay, so I've got to do the interface, which is on page 1. Can we do the underscore trick like we used to? No. So we go to ME interface. There it is. Get that up. Get that up. And also, oh no, that's mega interface. We don't want that. We want that one, the ME interface. There we go. Let's get rid of the mega one. And then we hit G. ME controller, that was it. These should be the basics. I'm pretty sure pretty sure, god damn it, that we need different cables, different power cables. Oh my god. There we go. Alright. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we need the applied energistics cables. Not these ones, the smart cables. There's the power ones. They look like the old diamond and quartz ones. We'll find them. They're in there somewhere. I'm pretty sure we've got the bits and bobs. Oh, there they are. ME glass cables. That's the ones. Why does that keep happening? I don't want them coloured. I just want the standard one. Okay. So yeah, these are the standard ones. Just glass cable. Ah, that's it. The flux ME glass cable. Simplest cable to make transfers power and up to 8 channels. So yeah, so we need the flux. Is that it there? There we go. That's the flux power cable that we're going to need, I believe, to connect up. Does it show you? No. I think that's what we need to connect the interface to the terminal and so on and so forth. It's the power cables for the setup rather than powering the setup, I believe. Or is it the interface can be powered by anything and the flux cables comes off? It's been a while, like I say. Right, so we need these bad boys. So these guys, we've got some already. These guys can basically generate crystals that we're going to use. They only have a sort of like a half-life. So the chipped ones, the flawed ones, and the damaged ones, they each one of them is at a different stage of its decay. Um, you still get something from them. What we'll do is we'll set a couple up over here, and we'll have them generating crystals while we're working on the other bits and bobs. And again, I come into this without any plans. I've got a piece of paper written down what I want to achieve by doing the whole game, filling the server and that sort of thing. But on a day-to-day basis, I'm like, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. It depends entirely on what I'm feeling. So yeah, if I miss a couple of things, like if I promise we're going to do something on one day and then we don't do it, tough. Sorry, it's my channel. I'm going to play the game. I want you guys to enjoy it, so I'm going to do what I believe is enjoyable, and hopefully you'll enjoy it too, and follow and like and all that rubbish. But realistically, like I said, if you've come here to learn, you're going to learn with me, because I've been playing this on and off for 16 years, and they've changed so much of it. There's so many aspects of it that I don't like and I don't use. I use what I use. Like, if you consider what we've got set up in this small area, because it is kind of small. I mean, it's not massive compared to some people's bases. You can live like this within the game pretty much. Like, this is it. The ME is just going to be storing junk that we do want to keep. Didn't realize I had more. That we do want to keep, but we just haven't got the space for it. I mean, I have done it before with other systems where you have what was it? What was the other one? Was it easy storage? There's other ones where you just have loads of barrels and loads of bits and bobs, and you have an interface. I think one of them was called easy storage. That was the best one because it was just a case of you build a load of effectively wooden storage crates, and then you have an interface for them, and yeah, it's easy, it's nice, but it's boring. I like I say, I want to have fun. Right, there we go. So we'll leave them. They should start generating at some point. Yeah, that one on the end's already started generating at the bottom over there. Right. So what's the first thing we're going to build? Realistically, it should be the ME controller, maybe? That's very expensive. No. It's the interface we're going to need, so we're going to need these, right? So the charged Certus quartz has to be thrown in a charger. Charger is iron and copper. Very basic charger. I don't. Yeah, it should take the mechanism power. I'm pretty sure it does. Pretty sure it does. But we'll see. Okay, so that one's nether, that one's Certus or charged. You will need lots of charged at some point. Right, so that's for the obsidian one. We can start another bank. Do we want to start another bank of machines here? No, let's start them here. Because I think this is where the computer's going to go anyway. And we need some more of the mechanism cables. We have... Yeah, we've got enough. See, they're all starting to develop. If you knock these off now, you get the dust rather than the crystals. So it depends entirely on what you want, but 9 times out of 10 you want the crystals. I should actually go down, shouldn't I? Because we're going to need to move a couple of things over, I think. See how they're getting on. Everything's full. And we're generating energy constantly. Right, while I'm here, we move this quickly. If you want to move it over, didn't need to break that one. So we can have the pipe coming down there from the chest that will go along here to the ME. Right, so let's do the charger here. It's going to be in the way, isn't it? We can move it over at some point. Let's get it all set up first. So that'll be for the... Get up. There we go. That'll be for the charger. That's where we throw the Certus quartz to make it charged. No, that's not what I wanted to do. It's got the energy stored in it already. Stop it. It's got the energy in there, so... Did we throw this? I can't remember. Let's go get some crystals. I know we've got a few. There we go. Just want to show you the process for when we need them. So you chuck it in. A little bit of graphics and kaboom. That's it. So now we've got a charged Certus quartz as well. So that's the charger taken care of for... Dun, 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 dun. So we've got that or that as an option. Flux. We need flux dust. We need these things. Can we make flux from that? We can. That was it. There's some random recipes sometimes. And you just throw it in water. It was like... what's the other one that does it? There's just like 2 or 3 mods where you throw things in water. Like, not a cauldron, just water. Which is fine. So we need nether quartz. We need a few of those. Let's charge these up. You have to do them one at a time, unfortunately, but they don't take long. But yeah, we need redstone, nether quartz, and charged Certus quartz, and that will give us flux crystals, which we then turn into dust in a crusher. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so if we don't have flux dust yet. So we need charged Certus quartz, redstone, and nether quartz. I'm pretty sure I bought a load back on my jaunt yesterday. Was relatively lucky that we managed to find an area that wasn't too submerged in lava. I managed to dig a relatively straight staircase down to the right level to find ancient debris. We have amethyst. No, did I put it in shinies? Yes, I put them in shinies. There we go. So yeah, I got a few nether quartz. I mean, these guys will stay here for a while, and then I'll take all the crystals off, and then they'll keep growing until they turn into a solid block. At that point, you combine 4 of them together, I believe, and you get some more. But that's the end of their life cycle. Right, so we need redstone as well. And we need to go to the water. So let's go over to... We can go over to the mining dimension hole. That's where the mining dimension hole was. But, you know, careless git removed it because it was too cheaty. I loved the mining dimension. It was like my walk in the park on a Sunday. I could quite happily sit there and just mine away in the comfort knowing that I wasn't going to get raided by random mobs or fall into a giant pool of lava. See? Just literally chuck them in. There we go. You lose the Certus quartz and obviously everything else you've used. But you end up with the flux dust. So, do you remember what I said yesterday about crushers? If you didn't, go back. Well, I'll tell you now anyway. But yeah, basically we were making all of these and I needed to use a crusher. So you then have to go in, break the chain, use your thing. I'm going to make another crusher. I'm going to make another crusher. We need it. Hopefully, I can't remember how expensive it is. It's not that expensive. Buckets of lava, we should be okay for that. Okay, so all that should be in the hat. Oh, I did put a feeding chest and a receiving chest on the souped up furnace just because I needed some coal. Coal works really well in there. Coal, again, you get 6 times the amount. So if you get a stack of coal blocks, you chuck them in, you get 6 stacks of coal. So very lucrative. But there does not appear to be any... Where's the buckets? Oh, there we go. We need those. Don't want water. Okay, so we're going to have to make some other... Always need more buckets. let's make some for later as well. There we go. We go get the lava. What was the recipe? Redstone, control circuit, lava bucket, and that. I'm pretty sure we've got steel. Do we have steel? Steel. Redstone, lava buckets. We get the lava buckets over here because we've got those big tanks full of lava, or rather that big tank because somebody put one in the lava. It was me. I didn't know, like I said, there is a way to use them like a bucket, and I wasn't sure if I'd actually turn the setting on or not, so the best way to try it is to try and stick it in lava, and unfortunately it was only 1 block deep, and yeah, it just ended up. Oh, we don't have any steel. Right, we have to make steel. Why do I keep taking iron? We've got so much iron. I can literally use it in a millisecond though with the traders. Where's that? No, stop it. That's not what I want. But yeah, I go through iron ridiculously quick. Okay, there we go. Dust. Metallurgic. So it is enriched. That's it. So yeah, you basically chuck in. Oh, we can nick the speed upgrades. Uninstall. Uninstall, uninstall. So we've got 3 speed upgrades. There we go. That should make it a bit quicker. But yeah, I literally emptied these guys yesterday. I think I had about 12 stacks in total. 10 minutes. 10 minutes of trading with the toolsmith to get more emeralds, and I got it down to a fine art of getting the 7s and the 4s. I think you got 24 emeralds before you had to reset the toolsmith, and that took about, I think it was about a stack and a bit. So every 10 minutes I was losing a stack and a bit, which is why I keep saying I want to do some more iron farms. I'm probably going to stick 8 of them in the center here, and then remove these ones and have more traders going along, because yeah, we've got some really good books now. Looting 3, Smite 5. There's, like I say, there's tons for the shields, and I don't use shields often, so I want to get into using shields just because now I can upgrade them. Like one of them, you use the shield and basically it damages the person attacking you, so you can just stand there with your shield out. Right, it's 21 enriched. Now we turn it into the dust, and then what we'll do is we'll go take this over to the super duper furnace, and then I don't think we get an extra yield from it. We won't, no, I don't think we do. No, it's anything but ores pretty much. But we need, how many do we need? We only need 4. 1 osmium, so we get that ready. I think where's the osmium? Osmium, and then we'll take another one just in case we need it, because yeah, 8. And we need glass blocks, so we get the glass blocks while that's smelting, and then that's the recipe. Do, do, do. How quick that is. I really wish it did, because it's got yield. So you'd expect it to be across the board, but it's not for ores, unfortunately. I've tried it with ore blocks, raw ores, dust. It's just, yeah, doesn't work. But it's so quick, it doesn't matter. It's beneficial for that aspect alone. Boom. Right, so now we don't have to interrupt. We might need more cables. So now we don't need to interrupt the ore tripling process when we need to start crushing things. We could put that here, actually. Doesn't matter where it goes. It's all part of the same wonderful square of machinery. Do I like it there? Do I put it there? Put it there, I suppose. Could. Oh, you Chazbot. Yeah, we'll put it with the other one. I want to try and keep that for just the ME. All the ME stuff is white, so it'll look pretty cool next to it. We're going to have, I didn't want to at this stage, but we're going to have some exposed cabling. Oh no, that doesn't go there. It doesn't matter, it's just power. There we go. So what we'll actually, yeah, let's do that. That sounds sexy. So what we'll do is that. Put that there. Then we get another chest there. I'm not using the diamond one. Hopefully we've got some more gold one. If not, I'll knock one up quickly. Do, 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 do. I keep singing it. Keep singing it. Previous videos, they'll explain. I'm obsessed with the baked potato song from COVID. Baked potato saved my life. Nope. Is there any more in there? Nope. Any more in the dump chest? I do sort the dump chest out every now and then. Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to make one. Redstone torch. God, here we go. Right, redstone torch. Let's make a few of them. We want some of those. We don't want that. We want that. Redstone. Then we surround that in copper. Then we put north, south, east and west with the iron. Do we have any gold here? We do not have enough, so we go get gold. I won't make this a diamond one. All the mechanism chests seem to be gold, so we'll leave them as gold. Oh, we haven't got any gold. Where's the gold? There it is. Okay, we're going to use some of it just to finish this process off. Again, I'm trying to, even the ores, the raw ores themselves, you can double them in that ore trebling, but as soon as you put the ore block in, it trebles. So yeah, the ore blocks themselves are much more lucrative than the raw ore, like the actual ore you get from mining. Come on, we need 16 gold. Actually, we don't. We only need 8. There we go. Because yeah, we're only doing one chest. There we go. Right. I know it seems long-winded, but it's something I want to do. And it makes a bit of sense. We need to go get the wrench. It makes a bit of sense because you do need the crusher quite often. Where's the wrench? Did I put it in machines? Please, I put it in machines. Yep. Yeah, it makes sense to do because you need the crusher quite often, and this little ore trebler will just sit there happily, as long as it's not interrupted. But obviously, with needing to use the crusher to make dusts and things like that, you will end up having to output auto eject. You will have to use it, and it's just a shame just to break up the process. Right, let's stick 4 in. Hopefully that should go into the chest. Right, let's keep everything here actually. So while that's making, what was it making it for? We were going for these, weren't we? That was it. So we need these. So we need an inscriber as well. Pistons, iron and copper. I think we've got some pistons. There we go. Why have I got skates on me? It's on my list, relics. I want to have a play because some of them do awesome things. Yeah. So the inscriber goes there. This basically is like a circuit maker, I believe. Um, we need it logic processor, so we need that. So we need printed logic circuits. Remember, we found the meteorite that had the like the logic presses in there. Well, not the logic. It's got four of them. Like logic. I can't remember the others, but yeah, it's got four plates that are pressed. There they are. So yeah, it's silicone, logic, engineering, and calculation. And basically, these are like printing plates for circuit boards. So you put one in, put in some raw materials, and then it presses it. So what did we need it for? We needed it for gold, ironically. Okay, so we do need to melt up that gold. See, it helps to have other machines around so the ore traveller can just be left alone. Get any more gold? There we go. Got some gold. We'll start with that, and that can carry on doing the rest. So we need gold, and what was the logic one, wasn't it? Logic. Was it logic? Yeah, there we go. How many did we need? We only need one at the moment, but we're going to need the silicone as well. So let's bring all four of them down. Also, I started the Library of Alexandria. I did. I got the dormant deep shells, and I wasted the last of blaze rods, basically. So we have to go back and set up a blaze farm in the Nether at some point as well. Right, let's get all this out because it's starting to get a bit meh. Starting to get a little meh. No, let's leave it there. We want silicone. We need silicone. Where are you? There it is. And it looked like it was carbon or something. Silicone. So we need, we're going to need, whatchamacallit? Applied energistics. Oh, Certus Core Dust will give us silicone. That's new. Sand, there we go. Do sand in the crusher. See? Crusher. Need the crusher. Do we have any sand? There we go. Right, sleep. Still haven't noticed any boons or buffs or anything like that with the well rested. They've just eaten, nothing, no bonuses. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it does something. I'm just not. I can't see it. I'm not smart enough, unfortunately. Right, so that should go in there, and that should crush the sand down to silicone. Okay. So we need that to happen. We've got enough of the gold ones. Where's the silicone press? That can go in there. I am going to have to put one of these down. Let's put it down. Put it down. Just going to put it there for the moment. The other chests in there. Put the crystals and all the lovely schmarmies. All the things we'll need. That we'll need. That we'll need. Yep, yep. Keep the glass. It'll all go in there. Sod it. Right. There we go, silicone. Right, so the silicone goes into the inscriber with the silicone press and the raw silicone, and it will give us printed silicone. Nice. We need redstone. We need redstone. Let's go with it. We've got some. So we need redstone, silicone, and the printed logic circuit. So you can see it's almost like a circuit board, like a silicone plate with what looks like processors with redstone. I can see where they're going. There we go. Does that work? That's it. So this should make us our formation core, and then we need to do annihilation core. No, sorry, this should make the logic processor, yeah, that we need. So we've got the flux dust. Did we need any more crystals? Got the flux dust. We need more crystals. Oh, we haven't got any. Did we use them all? We did, because we thought these would be quicker. So I think this is what they end up as. Yeah, there you go. So you can... Pretty sure, I'm going to check. Storage box for search squad crystal can be used to make doubling search squad order. Okay. Dubbing. Okay, so yeah, you can use them to make cut status quartz blocks. It's very decorative. Okay, we'll just take them. We'll probably regret that later. Oh, see, this one's changed. So that one was on its last legs. That one at the back was on its last legs. You might not get the full development of these crystals. So yeah, keep an eye on those. Right, we need... Is it normal? So we can use normal. Good. So we can use normal. Where's the dust? There's the dust. What else was it? Circuit. Processor, rather. There we go. Right, so we've got logic processors, we've got the dust, and we've got the crystals. That's what we need for that. Is it just a recipe? Yep. Right. So we can make a few of those. We're not going to go crazy because we don't know how many more we will need yet. So we'll make 2. What does that one need? That needs nether. We can do that. We'll make 2. Enemy controller, so we can make 1 of those. Oh, so we need a diamond and an engineering circuit. Do we have the diamonds over here? Nope. We don't have many diamonds. We did go for a bit of, like I say, a bit of a jaunt. Got 26. That'll do. So we made those 2. This is for the controller. We need to make 1 of them, which is silicone, and the diamond one. The diamond one goes in the engineer. Get you out, engineer diamond. Put those components in there. I'm sure we'll need them very, very soon. There we go. We've got 2. You get 2 per one? No, it's 1 each. Right, let's do that for the moment. We've got 3. We've got any more of that silicone? Nope, so we need to make some more. There is ways to automate this as well, but again, what's the point? I don't see the point in automating every single process. You're here to play the game. You're not here to push a button and watch the game operate. You're here to get involved, immerse yourself in the game, get your hands dirty, smell the flux on your fingertips, you know? But saying that, automation is kind of cool, and I do like it. It's just, I like to play the game. And I know some people will outright shout at me and say the game's all about automation. It's not. It's really not. The game is a sandbox game. It's a kitchen sink sandbox where you decide what you want to do. So it's whatever you want to do. It's got nothing to do with it's meant to. The only thing it's meant to do is follow recipes, which it has to. I missed that. Right, so diamond, silicone, redstone. Diamond, silicone, redstone. This is making that. What's that? Skystone. Do we have skystone? I'm pretty sure we do. I think we found it on the first meteorite we came to. It's blackstone. Ooh, that was close. I thought we didn't have any. Oh yeah, there's a skulk there because there's a warden underneath us. The warden needs a slap. That's all I'm saying. His whole environment is a horrible place to be. And yeah, I don't like it. Don't like it, sir. Flux quartz, we need that. We need to make... No, we got some. We put them back. There they are. Was that one charged? So no, we should be able to do that now. Okay. Right, so... Oh, it's a skystone block. Right. Right. What have I got? Skystone, so it just needs to go in the furnace. super furnace. Oh, wicked. So yeah, get 6 per one. So there we go. That's enough. Right, we'll leave that to finish the rest up. Go. Right, ME controller. Rel. The interface. Can we do that yet? No, we can glass, iron, and one each of them. So glass, iron, and one each. Where are they? Of them. So this is for the interface, which should allow the power from mechanism to power it. I believe. This is where we need the flux cables, quartz fiber, so it's quartz dust. Okay, so we need dust. I've only got 2. So we can go to the ones that are. What's this one got? Efficiency. So these ones I'm pretty sure are done because of the block at the back. So if we break them, can we turn those into dust? Oh, actually, that one just got bigger. That's not fair. Okay, so we'll take some of these because that's because it's got silk touch on it. You bugger. Okay. I just need a pick. There we go, steel pick. Because the other one we threw away, didn't we? There we go. So if you take them off before they're developed, you get the dust, which is what we need for the recipe. So we'll take some of those. That should be enough for the moment. We know where it is if we want any more. And again, you can just chuck in 4 of these. No. There is another way to get the dust other than sticking them in the crusher. Stick 2 in the crusher. There we go. Right. What was we making? We was making those. So we'll make 3 to begin with. Should give us a bit more. There we go. So that gives us 12. We needed that for this. We've already got the circuit, so we've got the ME drive now. That's the housing for the memory cards. So we just need the terminal. What do we need? Glowstone dust. Of course we need glowstone dust. Pretty sure we got enough. 6. I thought it was diamond. What else did we need it for? Does it have to be quartz glass? Okay. Oh, wow. So we need more of that. We only put 4 in there. Don't do that. Three. So we need gold, silicone, and what was it? Redstone. Yeah. Gold, silicone, and redstone. It's the golden logic circuit, the silicone, printed silicone, and redstone dust. There we go. Champion. Should now just be able to go boom. Right. Now we need the cards. What are they called? Is it cards? Let's just go into the mod, apply to. Oh, cells. Is it cells? I know you have to build those to storage components. ME storage. So there we go. Right. So it's these ones. These are the like your first tier. We Do we start the process slow, or do we go? I mean, you have to develop them, so like that, the ME storage component, if you want to go up to tier 2, the second one needs the first ones. So we need a lot of these. No, we don't need those. Need these. Really? That's a hefty amount. Okay, so we need lots of quartz. Is there another way to make it? Do, 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 do. Yeah, we know that. We know that. Reaction chamber. No. So yeah, it is what it is. We just need to get it from these guys. Need to grow it. I mean, they're nearly. Some of these are nearly at full life. Like that one's nearly there. Okay, but while it's growing, we've got a few we can set up. The biggest one I want to see is this interface. So I'm going to put it there, and then the cable should just automatically go into it. Nope. Does it need to be sent in, maybe? Just going to get another cable. Because in my understanding was, is it the controller? One of these, you put the power in. Stick that there. I think the interface is what you run. I don't know. We'll try. We'll have a look. Oh, I put it in the other chest, didn't I? There. We might have to make some more in a minute. So that one goes into there. Brilliant. Does then that have power? Don't know. Let's have a look. Can we just put that straight on top? Where's those cables? Let's see if that connects up to that straight away. Yeah, it does. Okay, so that, we're going to have to dig holes. Little bugger. There we go. So that's connected to that. So what is the interface? I don't know. We will check as we go along. We will make tidy and make neat. But we need to put a cable there so we can put the interface on. Not the interface, the terminal. Oh, that's not where I wanted it. There we go. So now we can access our storage, which we have 0 of because we haven't got any hard drives. So now, I say hard drive, it's cards. So in theory, that is a basic setup. Still not sure what the interface does, because the power cable goes straight into the ME controller. We'll check it out. Like I say, it's been over a year since I've built one of these. Oh, there's Pigman. Hello. Hello. Do you want a baked potato? Hmm? Sup? Now hordes of them come through, watch. Right, so we had a few crystals. Yeah, come on. There's one that's nearly there. Right, we'll leave them to it. I'm sure we've got enough to get one. So we need 4 quartz, 4 redstone. We've got 1 there. Oh, we've got 3. Brilliant. Redstone. Take you. Take you. So let's make that, that, and that, that, and that. And we will be making that, 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 that. What was the top one? 256, and that. Right, first jobby. We need 3 of them, I think, to make. Yeah, it's so pricey. Make another 2. What's this? Oh, so calculation with a crystal. Calculation, crystal. Just make 1. Because we're poor. What else was it? Silicone and redstone. Have we got any more silicone? Yeah. So we need to make more silicone. Choose that one. And the raw silicone. I've seen like some of the automation setups for the silicones and the bits and bobs that you make for this. And yeah, again, it's you spend so much time making the automation that I don't think you really have time to enjoy it. I mean, unless that is what you want to do. If that is what you want to do, then it's your world. Do it. For me, yeah, I prefer the grind than the marvel, if that makes sense. I prefer doing than standing back and going, look what I did. It's the journey, not the destination. Yeah, that makes more sense. Honest. Right, so we need to make 1 of you, which I think we've got enough. No, someone nicked all the redstone. Give it back. So we are making, nope, we are making that, which needs that, which is what we're making. There we go. Right. So we've got 4000 ME, 4000 ME card on the way. What do we need? We need copper and more quartz glass. But that was really expensive. It's not really expensive. Gonna have to stick that. Can we grind that up? No. No, we need one more. One more quartz dust and we can get our first ME cards. See that they're starting to get bigger at the back now. So we should have quite a few. I don't think it's large. I think there's one more after large. But these ones, I'm pretty sure are not going to grow anymore. Nope, we don't want to do it with the Silk Touch. Keep forgetting. There we go, dust. Can we get 4 dust out of that? No, but we can get 4 of them. And then we can put those in the grinder if we need them. Okay. So let's take these ones. There we go. Do we actually have any of those? Or we used them all? No, we used them all. Shame. It's cool, we've got the dust. I'll leave that one because it's... I don't know if it's still got... It's not. No, it's not. Okay, should have knocked off the crystals because, yeah, we would have got a lot more. Right. So, yeah, knock the crystals off, not the block. We've got our dust, which we don't need now because we've got enough. Trying to make that, and we need to make that. There we go. So 4 of those. What else was it? Copper. Copper. Right, boom. So that is probably the lowest I want to go. Let's put 1 in. So how much storage have we got now? So it's in there. So we should be able to move all that over. That's what the interface was for. The interface was the pipe work, wasn't it? Yes. And we wanted to use the item pipe. Again, we're going to try it. It might not work. It might not work. I just want to have a play. Is that for items? There we go. These pipes might not even interact with it, but we'll try. go. Should we make that pull? Then we want it to go to that one. Can we make? I mean, it's going to look very convoluted. It's going to have to. It's going to have to go. Get out of the way, step. It's going to have to go in and down. Did that work? Did that work? Use glass as steps as we've got tons of it. There we go. So now that is literally, I'm going to leave that actually, that pipe looks cool. Yeah. Okay, so the interface is how you physically interface with the ME system. So if you want to add any physical items, ooh, okay. I'm thinking about design now, how to make it look better, but we'll deal with that later. So that is, yes, so the ME interface is how you physically interact items into the ME storage. So we don't need it there, so we can move that around. All of the ingots, after they've been processed and tripled, will just go into the system now. So effectively, that chest never needs to be full. I could put a one block chest or a one item chest, and that will suffice, because as soon as it goes in, it will just go straight into there. I wonder then if I can have it coming out of the machine. Yeah, I must be able to. Absolutely must be able to. So if I do that, there we go. So so once that chest is empty, I can get rid of it completely. So we can have it coming straight out the machine into, I mean, it just saves me from doing, like, transferring it myself. I'm that lazy. But yeah, that will give us an ME system that's just pumped with all of the ores. Hopefully, can we see? So we've got 5 out of 63 types. You can have 63 types of items, and you can have 4,000 of them. So we'll probably have enough just for that ore, but that for the ore in that chest. But that's, again, that's quite a basic amount. So what we have to do, what I have to do is, I have to basically get more of these crystals going and make tons and tons and tons of those components over and over again. So it would be like the 16k one takes 3 of those, so that's 9 of those. So we need, that's a lot of stuff. That is an absolute gargantuan amount of quartz. So we're going to have to look into this. How am I going to make more of this? How can I make more? So if I have 16 charged. Oh, that's interesting. So if you have 16 charged quartz and 16 dust, which makes 32 individual, you can double that by putting it into a reaction chamber. Okay. Maybe. Also matter condenser. What happened to the reaction chamber? Maybe. Yeah, that's going to take a lot. Okay, we'll add that to the possibly to-do pile. But it looks like it's a way of doubling your Certus quartz, which is very handy at this stage. What's the recipe? I mean, it's not a hefty recipe, but there's a lot of ins and outs. can afford that. We got that. Yeah, we can potentially do that. I'll look into it, see if it's viable. If it is, then yeah, it's good. Right, so let's dump all this. This is our to-do chest because we'll be working on those cards for quite a while. But to be fair, most of this stuff is stackable, isn't it? So again, it'll go into the ME system. So eventually, like everything in that chest will go into here, and we'll be working from here to create more bits to make this more, well, bigger basically. So it's got a larger capacity. Let's help it out a little bit. Now I've got a free inventory. So now we can get rid of that. That one pipe sticking up. So now when that turns into an ingot, boom, goes in the pipe, down there. Let's just make sure it does. Where's it gone? There it is. Yep, okay, so that works. So with all of the ores, see how it's changed colour? It's gone blue. That means that we're filling up. So we've still only got 18 types, so we can still put like 45 different things in there, and we haven't even hit 1,000 yet. So, you know, we with all that ore, we could put 4 times the amount that was in there. I mean, we've got all this to work through still. I'll have to go through these. Because these are the ones that won't go through. Put them in there for the moment. And what I do is I normally, off camera, I would place them down on the ground and use my fortune, which I lost. So I'll be making a fortune pick again, definitely. But I'll do that off camera. And then, yeah, it's basically just rearranging it. So I'll put this in for the moment, but I can't see it staying like this just purely because of all of this. I will make it sexy. I mean, I might end up just filling in the wall. So it gives it a block, taking out the windows, making that the actual face of the wall. Yeah, that sounds a bit doable. And then tidying that up. Okay, so yeah, maybe a tidy, maybe. By the looks of things, everything's working, so I've got it all set up right. It's just getting it laid out, so I might even push the area out a bit. But we'll see. We'll see. But we've made a nice little PC system, an applied energistics next to mechanism that now stores all of our ore for us at the moment. When we make more cards, we'll move everything over. So all of the I'm not going to do the books. I'm not going to do the books. But yeah, all of the stuff you see in here, the wood, the other ores, all the shinies, all the stuff you use to basically make stuff. I think everything that doesn't stack will have a different system for. Because there's no point sticking it in the ME. Maybe 1 or 2, but if you got like potions, they're not going in. These books are not going in. But yeah, not a bad afternoon's work, guys. Well done. Well done. We'll leave it there then. And then basically what I'll do is off camera, I'll have a little tidy up and a plan. And then when we come back, we should have a few, because you don't want to, you've seen the process for me making the ME drives, the storage cells. It's just the same process. It really is. It's the same process as you saw. You've just got to make these ones. Skystone dust, things like that. What's that? More glowstone. Might have to go to the nether. But yeah, I'll make some more cards. I'll tidy up the area so it's a bit more user friendly. My OCD more than anything else. And then on the next one, when we come back, we shall probably go for an adventure. We've been spending all this time enchanting and like stacking ourselves with bits and bobs to make our armor and swords and tools fantastic. Let's go use them on some people. Maybe the big tree. I call it the big tree. It's not big tree. Get rid of that. There it is. It's called the big tree house. It just looks like a tree house. It's not. It's like a mini biome tower with trees on it. The one that I said is a nightmare to do. We might have a look. We've got all these structures that are on the map. We can start clearing them. Oh, there's the big square house. Okay, next episode, be episode 15. We will go on a jaunt and we will go and have an adventure. But until that time, guys, thank you for watching. Please follow, like, and subscribe on the YouTube if you can. Go over, have a look, because the Direwolf pack is up to, as I say, episode 14, and it's all there in a lovely playlist for you. But yeah, until the next one, thank you very much, and I'll catch you later.